Namaste children, good morning. Till last video we had completed the determiners which is related to grammar book, practice book we had completed. Now we come to the grammar book, that is the verb and kinds of verb. Today we are going to learn verb. What is a verb? Verb is a word which shows an action. Under parts of speech, we have learned noun, verb, noun, pronoun, adjective, and we come to the next point, verb. Now, see, what is a verb? A verb is a doing word that shows an action, an event, or a state. A sentence may either have a main verb, a helping verb, or both. In other words, we can say that what is a verb? A verb is a word that informs about an action, an existence of something, or an occurrence. The verb is the main word in a sentence. Without verb, I think there is no sentence. Incomplete sentence without a verb. No sentence can be completed without a verb. There are three main types of action words. So, verbs may be a word that informs about an action, an existence of something, or an occurrence. But here, under action, there are three main types. Maybe existence of something, an occurrence also will come. But under action, there are three main types of action words. Verbs, not word, verb. Okay. Now, the main three types of verbs are action verbs, linking verbs, helping verbs. Action verb. What are the action words? Action verb tells what action something or someone is performing. It is telling that what action is going on. Linking verb connects a noun or a pronoun with a word that identifies or describes it. We come to know later detailed. I will go each one with examples and all, but you just to know this, what are the main three types of verb. Helping verbs added before another verb to make it a verb phrase, that is helping verb. But main action verbs are the main shows this action. Okay, these are the linking and helping verbs. Generally, we say that linking and helping verbs are the same, but there is a difference. Okay, small difference. These are the similar words, not the same words. See, types of verbs. Under these types of words, we can form different. What are the see how these verbs will be. Main verb will be a different part, two parts, lexial verb and auxiliary verb. Auxiliary verb are nothing but helping verb. Lexial verb are the linking verb. Work, study, read, etc. Lexial verb is main verb, we can say that. Under auxiliary verb, primary auxiliary and modal auxiliary. Primary auxiliary means what? It shows the tense. Primary auxiliary shows the tense. But modal auxiliary maybe show the tense, but not, it shows the mood. No, modals generally shows the mood, but based on the tense also we use. Now those are that's the modal auxiliary, we say that. Under primary auxiliary, to be, to do, to have, to possessive. To be is a be forms, but to do actions. to have possessiveness here. To be under present tense, past tense, present tense. To do under past tense, present tense. To have under past tense and present tense. Here to be, what is the past tense? Was, were. To be present tense were, am, is, are. These are the, we say that be forms. To do here, past tense did, present tense do or does. Based on the verb subject, this form will go with the does will go with the singular subject and do will go with the plural subject. Did we go with the present tense and past tense, singular subject and plural subject here. To have, showing possessiveness, have or has present tense, had in the past tense. So just you have an idea. For an idea I am giving this. It little bit confusion. If you see clearly, pause the video and see this picture clearly, you come to know that. Just pay attention to learn this. Now modal auxiliary. Under modal auxiliary, the present tense, past tense we use could, would, might, ought to, had to. And in the present tense, can, will, shall, may, must, have to, has to use. These are the, just I had given a clear idea about. So most of the people will get confusion with primary auxiliary and modal auxiliary as well as linking verbs also. So to avoid confusion, I am telling these all. I will go with that main detailed notes with that main 3 types of verbs. Okay. First, action verbs. What are the action words? Now we'll see that. An action verbs, also called dynamic verbs, the main verbs, express an action whether it be physical or mental. An action verb explains what the subject of the sentence is doing or has done. Main verb, we say that main verb are dynamic verbs or the action verbs explains that what the subject of the sentence is doing or already has done. Then action verbs are used to deliver important information in a sentence. It delivers what? An important information and add impact and purpose. These verbs play a vital role in grammar and signals to the reader what action the subject is performing in the sentence. See, here we learnt what is subject and predicate and what is subject, verb, object. Without a verb, there is no sentence. Without a subject, sentence will be, but we can understand something. Order, go there means what? You go there. There is no subject, but we can understand that you is subject is there. We can understand that. But here, without verb, there is no sentence. Here, verbs play a vital role in grammar and signals to the reader. Means if the reader is reading something in a sentence or in a book, with the verbs, based on their verbs, the reader can understand that properly. Okay. Now, examples were action verbs. What are the examples we learn here? So many I had given here. So these are the action verbs. You can say it shows mental and physical action here. Act, agree. Act is a what? Physical action. Agree, it's a mental action. Arrive, ask, bake, bring, build, buy, call, climb, close, come, cry, dance, dream, drink, eat, enter, exit, fall, fix, give, go. These are the verbs. Number of verbs are here. What you have to remember, action words are related to mental or physical. Okay. Now here we'll go for next kind of verb. What is that? A linking verb. Till now we learned dynamic or action or the main verbs. Now we'll go with that linking verbs. What are the linking verbs? A linking verb connects the subject with a word that gives information about the subject, such as a condition or relationship. They do not show any action, remember this. They simply link the subject with the rest of the sentence. They are not giving any kind of action, they are not showing any kind of action, but that make relation between the subject and the remaining part of the sentence. So it's a linking, it's a give a link to the main verb as well as the remaining part of the sentence. Okay, it gives information about the subject, such as condition or relationship, but it does not show any action. Okay, they simply link the subject and the rest of the sentence. For example, in the sentence, they are a problem. See here, or is linking with their subject to the rest of the sentence, a problem. The word or is a link, or is the linking verb that connects they and the problem to show the relationship between these two sounds, that they and the problem shows the relation with this or. The most common linking verbs are forms of the verb to be. Just now I said that. To be, to do, to have. To be under linking verb. Am, is, or, was, were, being, been. These are the linking verbs or be forms, we say that. Be forms or linking verbs. Sometimes in the competitive exams fill in the blank with the helping verb or linking verb or the verb, and they had given in the bracket be, means what? Based on the tense, whether it is based on the subject, is, am, are, was, were, or being, been will come here. These are called be forms. Okay, next example for linking verbs. Here am, is, or, was, were appear. Not only these am, is, or, was, were, become, feel, has been, have been, and will be, shall be, grow, look, remain, maybe, might be, can be, should be, would be, been, seem, sound, taste. That's stating verbs as well as linking verbs. So you can say that just now you teacher said that linking verbs are the be forms, but you had given extra verbs here. So these are the state with the sense, 5 sense only you see these. Those are comes under linking verb only. Do not express any action. Appear is not showing an action. Become is not showing, feel, it's not showing an action. They connect the subject of the verb to additional information about the subject. It is giving, feel is giving additional information about the subject. It may not connect the sentence, but giving more information about the subject. Here is a common linking verb list. Understand, here you have to be very careful. Linking verbs are the words to link the subject and other part of the sentence, another part of the sentence, but as well as it gives additional information of the subject. Okay, may not be, some always may not link, but it can give the additional information. Now here we go for another kind of verb, that is helping verbs. What are the helping verbs? In English grammar, a helping verb is a verb that comes before the main verb or lexical verb in a sentence. Together, the helping verb and the main verb form a verb phrase. A helping verb is also known as auxiliary verb. Helping verb always stands in front of the main verb. See the difference. Helping verb comes before the main verb or the dynamic verb or the action verb or the lexical verb in a sentence. Together, the helping verb and the main verb form a verb phrase. A helping verb is also known as an auxiliary verb. A helping verb always stands in front of the main verb. In front of the main means front of the main verb. And for example, in the sentence, Shaila can ride her sister's bicycle. The helping verb can stand in front of the ride. Ride is the main verb, which is the main verb. Ride is the main verb. Main verb before it stood. That's why it's auxiliary verb. Okay. Maybe modal auxiliary or auxiliary. More than one helping verb can also be used in a sentence. For example, in the sentence, Shaila could have walked. Walked is the main verb. Have and could are the auxiliary verbs. They are two helping verbs. Could and have. Helping verbs are the auxiliary verbs also. To be, to do, to have. To be is a linking verb. To do is an action word that and to have and modals we can use in the helping verbs. Sometimes a word such as not separates the helping verbs from the main verb. For example, not. Shayla does not want a new bicycle. The negative particle not comes before the helping verb does and the main verb want. Does not. Okay. If you want to turn positive sentence into negative sentence, generally we use not. Okay, we some more example for the helping verbs. Here am, is, are, was, were, be, been, being, do, does, did, have, has, had, may, can, must, might, shall, will, should, would, could. Then you can ask me, wow, teacher, just now you say that linking verb is am, is, are, was, were, be, being. Again you are saying these are the helping verbs. Remember that based on the action. Here link, if am, is, are, link to the main verb to the additional part of the sentence, then that is acting as a helping verb. But here is helping verb is using to form as a verb phrase. It is not linking at all. Take care of this one. Okay, now we go for next. Linking verbs are around, more are there here. Be forms. Be forms comes under linking verb as well as helping verbs. But here linking verb, here verb phrases are there. And helping verb, these are all helping verbs. Here be forms comes under linking verb as well as helping verb. That's why I had given this to you. Linking verb, these are appear, feel, look, seem, sound, taste. These are not showing the action. Understand? These are not showing action but a state of mind. It's showing a state but not giving, it's giving more information about the subject but not performing an action. Understand? Okay. Plus verbs, verb phrases. Can be, could be, had been, has been, have been, may be, might have been. These are all the phrase verb phrases. And here possessive, we can say possessive link verbs, helping verbs, and modals also there here. But these are the linking verbs. No, I told already, to be, to do, to have. Those are the what we say that auxiliary verbs. Auxiliary verbs, to be, to do, to have. And modal auxiliary can, could, might, may, shall, should, based on the present tense and past tense. Okay, these are the verbs today we learned. Okay, kinds of verbs and verbs. Based on this, we have to complete our grammar book, unit 4, the verb and kinds of verb, page number 15 to 20. Page number 15 to 20 we have to complete in our grammar book. Thank you children. Have a nice day.